I'm Donald, and welcome to Muddy Mongoose channel. Do you like gnarly trails, sick drops, and insane jumps? Me too! Unfortunately, I can't do any of that. I'm a complete novice when it comes to mountain bike riding, but if you want to see a complete beginner make a complete idiot of themselves as they try to learn to get better, then I'm your man. So, join me on my journey. Who knows where we'll end up? Probably in hospital. I learned to ride my bike when I was 4 years old. One of my favourite bikes when I was growing up was the Rally Striker. It had a back pedal brake, and if you put it on fast enough you could do skids. I popped a fair few tyres when I was a kid doing that, much to my dad's annoyance. The Rally Striker was what you'd get if you crossed a BMX with an armoured tank. It wasn't quite as beefy as the Rally Grifter, but it was still pretty much a beast. As a teenager, I had a racer, a bike with drop handlebars. People call them road bikes now, but when I was young, everybody just called them racers. I used to use it on a paper round. I used to go in all weathers. It had a dynamo that used to power the lights, but when I pressed the brakes on, I'd get electric shocks through my hands. It was great fun. A bit interesting, but great fun. Then in 2003, I got this bike, the Team Saracen Rough Tracks. Or Rough Tracks Team Saracen, I'm not sure which one it is. So I hadn't been riding bikes for quite a few years until I got this bike. It's an aluminium frame, it's got a 7-speed Shimano gears, Shimano V-brakes, Top Gun suspension, but it's only got about 10 miles of travel, so it's effectively a fully rigid bike. 26-inch wheels, I think they all were back then. But this bike has never been up a mountain, it's not even close to one. I basically got it for keeping fit, and I used it to ride along country paths and roads, simply as a means of keeping fit. At the end of last year I was doing about 2 or 3 20 to 30 mile bike rides a week on the Saracen. But a friend from work, Ian Patterson, who you'll meet in future videos, kept saying to me, come out mountain biking with me. He's a really keen mountain biker and he's been doing it for about 4 or 5 years. And he'd come in telling us all about his rides. Usually saying things like, I was bombing down a trail and I crashed into a tree, or I washed out and went over the handlebars. And I'd be thinking to myself, I think you need to take up a new sport. But his enthusiasm was very compelling. Then one night I was watching YouTube and I saw a video called The Ridge by Danny McCaskill, where he takes his mountain bike up the top of a mountain, and I thought it was absolutely fantastic. I'd seen him riding about the streets of Edinburgh before, but taking up the mountain was taking it to a total new level. Then, as you do, I found myself watching one linked video after another on YouTube until it's 3 in the morning and you've got to get up for work at 6. But I'd seen lots of really fantastic mountain bike videos with people like BKXC, Single Track Sampler, Seth's Bike Hacks, Ben Cathro, McTrail Rider, Tom Cardy, Matt Jones, Sam Pilgrim, Ali Clarkson, to name but a few. And I was really inspired. So I decided to take my good old Saracen along to Brayfoot, which is close to where I live, which I knew had some mountain bike trails because I'd seen guys bombing down there before on their bikes. And I decided to tentatively take the Saracen down as well. I had at this point recently taken my old mountain bike tyres off the bike and replaced them with road hybrid tyres because I was doing mostly cycling on streets and paths. So these are actually the tyres that I'd swapped them out for. As you can see, it's quite smooth in the middle and just a little bit of chunk at the side. I soon discovered that these type of tyres are not appropriate for cycling down trails. Ooh. Oh, yeah. The inevitable happened and I crashed. But even though I was in pain, I'd taken a big gouge of skin out of the front of my shin from my pedal strike. I hadn't felt that exhilarated on a bike since I was a wee kid on my rally striker. And from that day on, I was hooked. So I went a couple of more times to Braefoot on the Saracen. I soon realised I needed to change the tyres, so I put some Continental Mountain Kings on, which are quite good. But I soon realised that I loved the sport, and in order to enjoy it more, I would have to say goodbye to the old Saracen and get a new bike. So that's what I've done. And in future videos you'll see me trying to learn using my new bike, which will be on the next video coming up. I had been videoing my rides on my GoPro anyway for a wee while, partly just to document my ride and also to, when I was out on the roads, if any crazy driver hit me, I'd have video evidence. So I decided that it might be interesting to make a YouTube channel just to show somebody who's a complete novice, who can't do jumps, drops, manuals, wheelies, anything like that, a total utter beginner, and chart progress. I'm hoping for progress. I hope you'll come on the journey with me. There's going to be crashes, no doubt. There's going to be lots of times where I chicken out of doing things, but I'll keep trying, and hopefully you'll see some progress with me. If you've got any comments, any hints or tips on how to be a better mountain biker, please leave them in the comments. If you like the videos, give them a thumbs up. If you don't like them, give them thumbs down, and feel free to subscribe to the channel. I'll see you in the next one.